Hey guys, it's Amanda. My voice is mostly back. It's going to cut in and out a little bit, kind of sound like a prepubescent teenage boy. But at least I have a voice. Normally by this time at night, the past few days, I have had no voice. So I'm thankful for what I have. Just to give you a little idea of what's been going on with me, I had a really horrible cold last week. And then Sunday I woke up really sick, and turns out that I just have really bad allergies. So I did not know that. Now I do, and I'm on medicine, and I'm feeling a little better. I just wish my voice would get better, and my eyes would stop watering. That would be fantastic. So, but it's been a while since I've done a video, and you know I love doing videos for you guys because it makes it so much easier for me to make sure you understand how I'm saying something instead of just assuming that you know exactly the tone that I'm using, and you know what I mean? I don't want it to ever sound like I'm being like Mama Bear or anything, you know? I mean, unless you deserve it, because then you're going to get it. But anyway, what I want to talk to you about today is something really, really important, and something that you need to remember as you work your business. And I'm going to tell you a little story that happened to me personally, and it involved our mineral blushers in the loose powder form. So a couple months ago, I did a party, and I had somebody there. I had everything set up on the table, and I made it a point to not set out the mineral blushers because me personally, bless you buddy, they were too hard to use, so I didn't like to show them. I hated mineral blushers. Were not for me. They are for somebody, they were not for me. Or the loose powder blushers were not for me. The pressed powder I love, so in love with it. But anyway, but I had somebody ask about, well, don't you have blush? And I said, oh, we do, but it's this loose powder form, and I'm like, it's just not easy to apply, so I really don't like to show it, but we're coming out with pressed powder soon, and all this other stuff, and blah, 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 blah. Well, she was like, oh, okay, and then just kind of walked away. Well, after the party, the hostess said, so-and-so that was here was really interested in the blush. Did she get it? And I said, well, no. I said, I talked to her about the pressed powder and how the loose powder just isn't really, it's just really hard to apply, and I didn't think she would like it. And she just kind of looked at me. She said she specifically wanted the loose powder. I felt like an ass. Like, to put it bluntly, I felt like the biggest ass. I just cost my hostess a $29 order for her party. I cost myself a $29 sale just because I put my opinion about it out there. And I get that it's our job as presenters to be truthful and honest with our customers, but there's a limit. If there is something that you personally don't like, that doesn't mean that other people aren't going to like it. So let's say my skin's really weird. Certain times of year I can't use our pressed powder or our cream foundation, and certain times of year I can't use our BB cream. It's just, it doesn't mix with my skin very well those times of year. It's really weird. Back in the fall, there was about a month where neither one of those products worked well with my skin, okay? So what happens if you have somebody, say you have a product that you're just like, I'm not really feeling that, I don't really like it. Most of the time with our products, it's because it doesn't mix well with your skin, okay? That might not always be the case, but a lot of times it's going to be, because we all have different skin types, and different things are going to work different for everybody. It's something you just need to remember. So let's go back to that party and say, how could I have handled that a little bit better, knowing my thoughts on the loose blushers? If she came up and said, don't you have blush to show? I could have said, oh yeah, let me get it out. I keep our blush back here. The only reason I didn't have it out was because we are getting ready to switch to pressed powder, and that's what a lot of people are looking for. But our loose powder blushers are highly pigmented, and the color lasts all day. I could have said something like that instead of, oh, nobody really likes it, it's hard to use, blah, 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 completely killing a sale. I could have totally done that. But I didn't. Instead, I looked like an ass. So let's take it, to give another example. say the BB cream doesn't work well for your skin. It doesn't work well for everybody. If you have really oily skin, it might not work for you because it naturally gives a dewy finish. So let's say you have somebody that comes up and says, I really want to try the BB cream. What do you think about it? What are you going to say? You can sell this product without giving away the fact that you don't like it. You can say, you know, it's really good for people with drier skin types because it does give a dewy finish. If you're a little more oily, you might just need to put some extra powder over top to cover the dewiness. It's really great for summer because it's super easy to apply and it's a tinted moisturizer, and it just does really well to even out your skin tone if you're out for a day. That's all you'd have to say. You wouldn't have to say, well, it makes me really greasy, I don't like it, and going on and on and on and on about it. You don't have to make it like that. So I want you to practice. If there's a product you don't like, pick out things about the product that would make it sell really well. So if you have somebody saying, oh, I'm really excited about it, I really want to try it, don't make them feel bad for wanting to try it. Hold on. Sorry. Don't make them feel bad for wanting to try the product. And most importantly, don't shoot yourself in the foot. If they're willing to try it, let them try it. And if they don't like it, we have the guarantee they can return it. That's my biggest thing, is don't pass your judgment of a certain product onto your customers if they're ready to buy. So I'm about to have a coughing fit, so I'm going to go. But I hope this was helpful, and if you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask. Talk to you soon. Bye.